What's up, awesome people? This is Yash and welcome to this new fresh video. I am super excited to be here like all the time, and I know I say it every time, and hey, I mean it. Every time I say I'm excited, I'm really excited. And in today's video, I'll be telling you about something really cool. So if you guys have been thinking about ClickFunnels, lead pages, how am I gonna ever collect leads, or what am I gonna do, I'm gonna tell you one easy way. It has been on Facebook for a little while now, so I want to tell you about Facebook lead ads, and I'm going to go over how to create lead ads, how to set up your account, how to go ahead and create a lead form, how to actually take leads, and how to import them, export them, and all the other 9 yards. And I'm also going to go over the pros and cons of the lead ads. Are they good, or are they the best thing ever, or ClickFunnels is better, or lead pages are better, or some other kind of taking lead advertisements are better. So without any further ado, I'm going to try to squish myself into the corner like all the time and go over into my computer screen, which is right here. So let's jump right in. So right here, what I have pulled up is a testing store. I've pulled up my testing store, and we're on the campaigns page. So let's go to Ads Manager back again. I want you guys to see how we started. So this is one of my testing pages, and we're gonna just click Create Ad, just simply how you will create ad. We're gonna do Start Over, because you're not gonna see that error before, because I'm seeing that error because I have done this already. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and click Lead Generation, which is right here over Messages, and click right through and wait for it to load. After lead generations load, it's going to ask you to name it. You could name it whatever you like. And it's going to say, hey, set up ad account, because I haven't set up ad account already. So I'm just going to hit continue. It's going to bring me to the next page. It's going to ask me what Facebook page do I want to actually boost up. So I'm going to choose Wisdomified Consulting, which is one of my companies, and I do some kick-ass marketing. So if you guys are interested, go ahead into my Instagram and stuff, and it has information there. So hey, if you're not actually following me on Instagram, what the heck are you doing? My Instagram's right here. Just scroll through and just go ahead and follow me on Instagram. I post good content, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna do that, and we're gonna scroll down. So now detailed targeting and everything is what we're gonna work on, right? If you're doing regular ads, it's just similarly how you do regular ads. So let's say at this point, we're trying to just show an ad to everybody in the United States between the ages of 18 and 65, all men, women, everybody. So we're gonna skip all the detailed targeting parts and come all the way down to placements. Facebook says automatic placements. That's what it recommends. You see it right here. I don't recommend that. I recommend only doing feed ads. So Facebook feed ads on mobile and desktop. So that's what I recommend. So over here that you see, cut down Instagram and take everything away. Take out instant articles, and you just left it Facebook feed ads. Scroll, scroll, scroll. It's going to ask you how much do you want to spend a day. So depending on how generous you feel or how comfortable you are, you just go ahead and put that budget. It says 20 bucks, you could put 5. I also recommend doing a lifetime budget, which is really amazing for a lot of reasons, because some days you're getting good leads, so Facebook has that little extra cushion to use out some money and put it there. So if you were doing $5 a day for 7 days, that's $35. You could just put 35 here directly and choose the amount of days that you want to run it for. Just remember, when you go here, it is mostly going to have that 30-day mark. So when it says October to start with, it's going to say November in end. So you have to change that and do your thing. So remember to look through, and let's hit continue. So now once you hit continue, it's going to ask you how do you want to do it. What do you want to use? Carousel ad, single image, single video, slideshow. That is based on what you want to do. Do you want to put multiple images, or do you want to just do single image, one big image? Do you want to do a video ad, or do you want to do a slideshow ad? I'm going to use a single video ad, and you see my pretty face right here. This is one of my really good looking photos. I know the quality over here is totally shit because I'm actually totally zoomed into it, but this is all the services we provide. Anyways, over here, what you're looking at a single image selected, and it's going to ask you just to write text. So the text that goes up here, let me zoom in here. So this is going to be the actual ad that you're going to see on Facebook, and there's going to be some text right underneath the sponsored ad and right above this rectangle. And then there's going to be some text right in front of the sign up button. So it depends what you want to put here, and this is where you put that information. In text, you're going to put whatever you want to do. So let's say I'm doing this ad for doctors. So say display link, you could put whatever you want to put. You could put your own website. You could put your consulting firm's website. You could put your firm's website. You could do whatever you want to do, and that's what you put over here in display link. So I want to put consulting with 5. Boom, right? And then the headline. Headline is a thing that you're going to see right across from the sign up, like which is right over here, right by the website. So you're going to say 4 times your ROI. Wow, I can't type for nothing today. ROI without breaking the bank. This one has worked a million times for me, so I totally love it. So that's what I'm going to put. 4x your ROI without breaking the bank. Boom, they like it. Okay, so call to action. I always recommend guys to choose a good call to action. Sign up isn't always the best one. I like to put learn more. And right over here in newsfeed description, I like to put click learn more to set up a demo with me. Boom, that's it, simple, right? It's not going to show on the mobile newsfeed that you're looking at right over here. It says mobile newsfeed. Click through and go to the desktop newsfeed, and you're going to see click learn more to set up a demo with me. It's pretty simple. I like to do that. So now right down, we come over here, and now we have to create a form. I have these other forms created for other businesses. I'm going to create a whole new form so you guys know how to do it. So you're going to click new form. It's going to come up with this. So it already has a form built in. Why I love Facebook feed ads is simply because all of this information that you're looking, I'm going to zoom in right here. So this is how the form is going to look, right? It says form preview. So the top image could be anything that you want to do. You could put your own image, or you could choose whatever ad image is to show up here. And then it's going to show your branding, your Wisdomfied Consulting. That's my company's name. Then we choose our headline text. We choose whatever we want to put. And then we choose the information we want to gather from them. So we want to gather their first name, last name, email ID, phone number, city, state. We could put all of that information right here. And what Facebook really does, it captures that from the Facebook profile and automatically shows that on your customer's form when they see it. So if I was on Facebook and my name is John Smith, and once I click on that ad that we just created and I hit learn more, when I get here, it's going to say johnsmith@gmail.com. Full name will already be there. Phone number, whatever I have on my profile would already be here. And all I got to do is hit submit. So what that does, that gives the mindset, like it's already filled in. All you got to do is hit submit. So I think that is one pro of Facebook lead forms. Second one is that it is actually built into Facebook. So you never leave Facebook. So customers are going to actually do all of it on Facebook. And while they're at Facebook, they don't leave it and don't go to any other website, which a lot of people kind of like dread, and they don't want to leave Facebook, and they have that mindset. So that's the reason. And then there's some cons that I'm going to cover up at the end of this video. So right over here now we have email and full name. That's what it gives you by default, but you could change it all. So you're going to hit intro. Actually, what form type? So more volume, it's automatically, that's a quick to fill out. Submit on mobile device forms, it automatically fills. Higher intent is there's step. You have to fill in information to actually give me that information. So I like to leave it at more volume. I get more volume, and then I kind of like, I do my detailed targeting and then get a lot of volume and then see which ones are the right ads for me, or I mean the right leads for me. That being said, I'm going to hit more volume, then followed by intro. Now intro is optional, it says, but I'm going to leave intro. So if you take intro off, you don't have to put the headline text, right? You could simply switch it off and go right to questions, and you could put whatever you want to put to say, hey, provide us with some information, and we will get back to you ASAP. Now, this is not something that I'm recommending you type, obviously, but this is what it is. You could put that there, and whatever you put, it's going to show up right over here in the form. So right after the company's name, it's going to come up right over here. So you're actually building a landing page already without actually building a landing page. So it's pretty easy. So over here, you put your user information, email, full name, what do you want? I recommend you take them all off first, and then just choose the ones that you want in order. Like I would need the first name, then I need the last name, then I need the phone number, and then I need the email ID. If I do it this way, what happens? It gives me that order: first name, last name, phone number, email ID. If I had left it the way it was, leave email and full name the way it comes, and then I would put phone number, first name, last name, and then take this full name off, it's gonna just take a bunch of things away, which I don't want. So what I like to recommend is take everything away and then put things in place. I also don't recommend asking any demographic questions on this form, because it's just not nice, because a lot of people are going to start to get skeptical about things and they don't want to get that information. So don't ask any demographic questions or national ID number or stuff. That doesn't make sense to me. That's how I feel like. I like to take the first name, last name, the phone number, the email ID, and the state. I take the state. Pro tip: I take the state because when I call them back, I want to be sure I'm not calling them at 4 a.m. in the morning because, hey, over here it's 7. I want to be sure what time zone they're in. So that is a very, very important one, because most of the times you just pick up phones and you're calling people and you don't realize you're going to end up calling people in different time zones and you're going to mess it up, or calling someone really late at night, which isn't really nice. So always take state instead of city, because there are some repeating cities in the United States at least. So always take the state. That would help you a lot. And you can also ask a custom question with short answer, multiple choice, conditional, or appointment scheduling, and you could choose whatever you want to do right over here. So it's pretty cool. Then the next must-have is a privacy policy. Facebook wants you to provide anyone who fills up this form with a privacy policy of your own company, and it is a very important thing. And it kind of makes sense because they want to know what you're going to do with the data, how you store data, what you do, how you're going to hold this data, how you're going to use this data, and that's what your privacy policy is going to have. So you simply use a link text and you put the link URL to your privacy policy and you're good to go. That being said, now, once you hit submit, you want them to read somewhere. So that's a thank you screen, and that's how the thank you screen looks. So when someone hits the submit button, they reach here. They say, thanks, you're all set. Your info has been sent to Wisdomified Consulting. Tap below to visit Wisdomified Consulting. So now this is a default one, and it actually takes you to the website that we provide here. But you could also customize this. So that thanks, you're all set. You could change that headline to say, hey, we got you. And then you could put whatever you want. We will call you ASAP. Or if you want them to call you, you could say, please give us a minute. Please give us a minute. Not in caps. Please give us a minute, and one of our reps will call you. One of our reps will call you. Or you could also say, hey, if you would like to get in touch with somebody right now, hey, if you would like to get in touch with somebody right away, click below. That's really cool. Over here you have button type, which over here says view website. You could click on call business and put in your number, and boom, you're ready to go. When someone hits this button, they're gonna actually show up with like a thing that they could call to dial the number that you provided them, which is pretty cool. You just put the name that you want to put it, hit save, finish, boom, you're ready to go. You hit OK, and then you're ready to go. You hit confirm, boom, it takes you to the next step, and you're ready to go and deploy this ad. Now that being said, it's pretty simple. It's really not crazy. It is really not out of the place. It's very easy to do. So now the pros and cons, like how I've discussed 2 pros already, and those are the main 2 pros that you have when you're doing lead generation right into Facebook. So the first pro, like how I said, people never leave Facebook. So when they're looking at that ad, it is built right into Facebook. So you never have to leave Facebook. So when your customer or your client actually sees this, they never leave Facebook. They don't go to a whole another website, and they do not have to fill all that information themselves because it's already filled by Facebook when they do these lead forms. Whereas if you do ClickFunnels, lead pages, or any other things, they would have to actually type it, which can sometimes tend to be a little bit something that they don't want to do, and people kind of tend to get out of it, or the load times are really high on some websites and people try to walk away, and you would have to design them, which is pretty hard. So those are the pros of this. So you don't have to design anything. It's already built into Facebook. Facebook grabs the data, puts it there. The cons are, it is not very customizable, though you have options to ask questions and do things and stuff. At this point, these are the only customizations which are available. You cannot like really change the colors of the form and do the fonts and change things and show different things and stuff. You can't really do that. You have to stick with one main banner image or video followed by the questions instead of regular text. You cannot add colors. You cannot do other things. You cannot do upsells and whatever you cannot do. You cannot also take payments while you're here, which you could do in ClickFunnels, and you could do it in lead pages and other kinds of funnels. That being said, there's another thing which is a biggie for me. You can only track link clicks, and you can only track how many leads actually came through this. So you cannot really see how many people actually did what they did. Like if you had a ClickFunnels page, you could actually track how many people reached the funnel, reached the second step of the funnel, third page of the funnel, how many people actually registered, how many people started to register. All of those things can be tracked, but with this you can only track link clicks, and you can only track the number of leads that were generated. So that is one of the things that you could say is a con for Facebook ads. And that's pretty much it. Let me just quickly take you guys into one of my ad accounts where I really create and take leads, and I'm going to try to show you. This one is a little expensive kind of lead because these leads are for a very big project, so these leads are a little expensive. So, but I'm gonna still show it to you guys. So let's go back in here, and I'll try to hide the thing so you don't really see where the leads are. But anyways, let's go right here, click on the first one. So this is how it's gonna look, right? So I'm gonna what I did, I clicked on the campaign that we're really running right now to create leads, and over here it's gonna say this is the campaign, how much I'm spending, how many people I reach, how many impressions, and how many link clicks I got, how many lead forms I got filled up. I'm gonna click further here, and then it's gonna take me into the ad set, and then I could see my lead forms right here. And I'm just gonna click over here. It's gonna show up and ask me how many leads and from what time to what time do I want to import. So I could click here and choose lifetime, today, yesterday, and whatever. So I choose lifetime, hit download. It's gonna ask me what file I want. Do I want a CSV, that's comma separated value, or XLS, an Excel sheet? So I just said comma separated value. It's gonna ask me where I want to save it. Once I have it, I'm gonna click on it. It's gonna open me the Excel sheet with all that information. So that is how you get it, and then you could do whatever. You could import it into a CRM, or you could actually have these go directly to a CRM, and there are other ways of doing it. And I also have some triggers which are actually linked to it. So what simply happens when someone clicks on it and fills up their leads, they go directly into one of my bots, and the bots actually respond back to the customers for filling up those emails and talk to them and actually polish my way into it for me. So that's the end of the video, guys. I've actually tried to discuss all the things which actually happen, and I really hope and I wish this video was helpful to you guys. And if this video was helpful, do not forget to hit the like button, because hey, that means so much to me. I'm almost approaching 1,000 subscribers. So if you're watching this video and you're planning to just walk away without subscribing to this channel, I am really telling you, I have my eyes on you. I really want you to subscribe right now, because if you're gonna leave without subscribing, how am I gonna reach 1,000 subs? And it's gonna be a great achievement for me to reach 1,000 subscribers, because I never even thought I'm gonna hit 200 subscribers, because I'm really not doing it for subscribers. But right now I'm at that spot that I could see 1,000 subscribers like right there, but I just want to hit them really fast. So that's about it. Thank you guys for liking, and my other video is going to show up around this video. Hit the subscribe button, which is right below me. Thank you so much for watching, and if you have any other questions, leave it in the comment section. Take care, peace, bye bye.